Good morning, everybody, and welcome to what is going to be my first attempt at a YouTube video. We're going to a car meet, and you might be asking, am I taking the R1? No. A couple reasons. It's cold outside. I don't feel like layering up just for it to be like 70 later. I rode this thing last night a little bit, and I realized I kind of need an oil change. Whoops. And 3 being, I'm going to a car meet, not a bike meet. I sometimes ride to car meets. Today's not going to be one of those days. I kind of want to be comfortable and eat Chick-fil-A in my truck. So we are going to leave the R1 at home, and we're going to take the truck that is back there, and we are going to head to Garages of America this morning. This video is just going to kind of be what all I do on a Saturday, I guess. We're going to take out through the car meet. We're going to go to the gym later. We're going to do some photo shoots later. We got a lot ahead for us today. I'm excited to bring y'all along, and bear with me. This is my first time trying this, so here goes nothing. Now, one of the first things you guys might be wondering, why am I driving my truck and not my Corvette? Well, funny story, and before you start making assumptions, no, the Corvette is not that broken again. So, I was driving it 2 Saturdays ago. I was with Chazzy, and in which I was actually trying to film a YouTube video that day too, but I kind of had to change my plans and cut things short because my cooling temperatures kept spiking out of nowhere. Like, it'd be perfectly fine rolling on the highway, and then I get to a stop sign or a stoplight, and I see like temperatures of like 225, 230, and I'm like, that can't be good, especially considering I just replaced radiator, thermostat, and a couple other things in it, just like because it was having a few overheating issues last time. And I thought all that was dialed. So I'm like, uh-oh, did something break? Is the engine okay? What went wrong this time? And it turns out we are okay. The only problem being my cooling fan plug, like the little tiny plug about that big, melted. And I'm kind of like thankful that it was something that small, but at the same time, I'm like, come on. But that is the only reason I'm not driving the C6 today. Otherwise, this car ride would be a lot louder and probably a little more entertaining for you guys because you probably don't want to see my truck. On that note, we're gonna go grab some Chick-fil-A for breakfast today. We will either see y'all at Chick-fil-A or see you at the car meet. All right, we have parked and we are about to walk over to the meet. This is my first time in a spectator lot, and like, I couldn't even tell you how long it's been so long. So I'm used to either driving here or riding. Like, sometimes I'll ride here, but my bad, I got distracted. Is that a singer? Like I was saying, we just parked, so we are going to take our energy drink and ourselves and walk over to the meet and see what's here. And in case anyone was wondering, that Chick-fil-A was a 10 out of 10. There is not anything left of it. Oh, that's Andrew's new car. Hell yeah. Now this is what we were looking for. This is the Porsche meet that they were talking about. Porsches as far as the eye can see, all the way down there, all the way over here. And the first thing we're gonna look at is this GT3. I don't know the name of this color off the top of my head, but check out that interior. Oh, it's a manual too. I'm gonna guess this is Gulf Blue, considering the plate says Gulf 992. Now, one of the things I love most about this meet is at this venue, Garages of America, you have stuff like this behind me, which is not like your normal car meet, and let me show you why. So in here is actually someone's own personal collection, along with their own like man cave. Not only can you look at beautiful cars like this SF90 and these 2 Porsches right here, you get to hang out with your boys, you know, have a morning beer, have a coffee, have some donuts. There's a lot of these that are open around the venue, and we're gonna show y'all some of my favorites, this being one of them. Now right here is what I came for. We have a couple Porsche Cup cars out here. This thing is actually sick in person. This is a 992 GT3 Cup, straight from Eagles Canyon, which is a local track out here. And this thing is sick. They said this was like gonna be a Porsche day. I didn't know we were bringing out the race cars. I mean, full track spec. Absolutely no interior whatsoever. I like that. They come and take it. Take a look at that interior. I don't know how well you guys can see that. This thing is absolutely nuts. I would love to see one of these things around track. let alone experience one. I can't imagine how this thing would feel. These are crazy guys. It is way too cold to be riding right now. That sounded really good. I'm not gonna tell anybody if I win the lottery one day, but there will definitely be signs. It'll look a little something like this. Now, this garage here has every ZR1 ever made. Let me show y'all. Now, before we get to the ZR1s, before we get to the best cars here, we have to acknowledge the Ford GT and the 65 Cobra right here. But now let's look at the real cars. 60th anniversary C6 ZR1. Super rare, super limited. Very clean example of it. Like, stripe on that. Absolutely immaculate. Interior is like perfect. You got a C7 ZR1. Hard top. Soft top over there for when the weather's nice. C4 ZR1. And another C6 ZR1. And here is a really special 4S I want to show y'all. This color is actually called Moon Gem. And while it might look white, and you might think I have some effect on the camera, I don't. This car is actually pink, if you can see that. I don't know how well the camera picks that up. This thing, by far one of the craziest spec 4RSs I've ever seen. I found peak Ferrari. I came around the corner and I was like, oh nice, an F430. And oh my goodness, look at that paint in the sun. That is gorgeous. I don't know if this is like your standard like Ferrari black, but this Scud is absolutely gorgeous. I always say that F430 Scud is one of the most, or I don't know if it's underrated anymore, but it is by far one of my favorite Ferraris ever. I have no idea how I walked past this. This is a 935 right here. And it's like pretty freaking clean. Let me show y'all this. It's got like pretty much the full, like, I don't want to say gutted interior. Never mind, it's gutted. It was definitely gutted. It's in good condition though, considering its age, and it looks like it's been raced before, considering all the decals, you know, the no interior and all that. This is very cool. Definitely a nice cherry on top. I don't want to say to finish the meet, but this might be one of the last cars we look at on camera before we start watching people take an exit. So very cool, very nice. We're gonna see if there's anything else that we missed here, and then we're gonna watch people leave. All right, so we are warming up in this building a little bit because it's cold. But we are about to go watch cars leave. Hopefully get some good sound clips for y'all. And I'm gonna go find some lunch because I'm hungry. Dream daily right here. All right, so there you have it. That's gonna wrap up the car show portion of this video. We got some shoots that we're doing later. We're gonna shoot with the boy Smurf Whips and his C6 ZR1 today. Let's go. So as y'all can see, we have just made it, and that thing looks so mean behind me. You have no idea. Coming from me, who has a built C6 as well, and that's not a ZR1, that car might chop harder than mine. And that's saying something, because mine chops. For a base model, it's not really a base model anymore, but it chops. This thing, I think, chops harder. I'll show y'all in just a second. I wasn't joking when I said this whole car shakes. Look at that. That is absolutely crazy. We are going to take some more pictures of this thing. Maybe change up the angle a little bit, just flip it around while we can. While we got some sunlight. And we'll get rolling to some night shots later. All right, so we have just finished up at spot number 1. And we low-key had a security guy come and say we couldn't be there, which is funny because I've been to this spot plenty of times in the past, but I think he was just more so worried because it was like a loud car this time, and now we have 2 black Corvettes. It does, you know, might not be the most appealing to a business, I guess, but it's Saturday at 5:30, so who cares? Now, we're on our way to the next spot, and we're gonna shoot some pictures there whenever the sun goes down. This is like peak night lighting, by the way. I'll show y'all in a second. If you know my Instagram, you know exactly what spot I'm talking about. If you somehow don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see in just a second. So I will see y'all when I get there. We have made it to the next spot. If you know, you know. This is like one of my favorite night spots. And there's the ZR1. Oh my gosh. Look, the whole car freaking chase. Take a look under the hood with me on the ZR1. Now, funny enough, this is not your average ZR1. This is actually a 427 LME built Kong 2650 on there, not the stock 2.3 liter blower. And you might be asking, well, how do you know the difference? Because the blower looks the exact same. Take a look at that little gorilla right there. We're gonna go back over to this side so y'all can see it better. That right there is how you can tell the difference, because like the diameter, the dimensions, everything looks the exact same as the stock blower, which is a 2.3 liter. This being a 2.65 liter. Not your average ZR1, 427, not your standard LS9, or let alone 6.2. This thing is gnarly. As if one ZR1 wasn't good enough for tonight, we got the boy Chippy here in his C7 ZR1, and this thing is absolutely insane. Polished bead locks, polished wheels, all black. This thing looks baller. So we have teleported once again, and we're in beautiful downtown Dallas. You can see Reunion behind me. We are about to go for a ride in the C6 ZR1, and I am super excited to bring y'all along with me. This is about to be so much fun. Let's go. Oh, baby. Oh, boy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear. This is genuinely one of the loudest blowers I've ever heard. Like, you can hear it so well from inside the car. It's not even funny.
3, 2, 1.
Are you kidding me? That is absolutely insane. I don't think any car I've been in compares as in terms of like how raw it is and how hard it pulls. Just fourth gear in these C6 ZR1s, if you know anything about them, that is like the holy gear. Like that is the gear of all gears. And that was insane.
Mind you, I'm out of fuel, so that wasn't even floored.
That wasn't even floored, he says. This car is absolutely nuts. Quiet, I'm sorry in advance. This thing pulls harder than the Viper. I said what I said. Again, what a car. I have no words.
I still didn't even max out the boost gauge.
I'm over here kicking my feet and giggling like a child.
that was about 13 pounds, and it goes to 20. Got the triple pump ordered. It'll probably be in next month.
Okay.
So we'll redo this.
Okay.
When I have the fuel pump. And I can just straight floor it.
Yeah, and then I'm really gonna be like a kid in the candy store.
So am I.
Oh yeah, so was he. All right, so I think our night with cars is gonna be done after this, but that ride was absolutely insane. And I really don't even have words to describe it. I mean, it pulls so hard, it sounds amazing. The blower was so loud. That thing's absolutely incredible. Big shout out to Smurf Whips for giving me a ride in the car and letting me experience it, because as y'all know, this is my dream car. I'm super excited to like put this all together for y'all and bring y'all along for this, because not everyone gets to go ride in an 1100 horsepower ZR1. So now we're gonna wrap up here and we will see y'all at the gym. I don't know if I'm gonna film that or not. Maybe the pump after. We're about to go to the gym, so I will see y'all there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm here at the gym now and I'm just doing shoulders and arms. I am exhausted. And it's been a long day full of cars, so I don't know how much of this workout we're gonna film. Maybe I just throw like in some B-roll and put like an audio over it. I don't know how much I'm gonna actually record and like make this like an informational workout video, but we're like halfway through shoulders right now. I didn't film when I walked in because I'm not at my like home gym. I had to get a day pass somewhere. My gym closed early tonight, so we're gonna wrap up the rest of this workout. We're gonna see where I go with it in terms of like how I film it. But we'll definitely show y'all the pump at the end.
Why this beat so complex?
I gotta say, I have no idea how these people film every workout of this. I feel awkward. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where the good lighting is. This is not for me. I am not meant to film this workout. What a day it has been, guys. I am finally home. The R1 is behind me, and I'm exhausted. It is currently 12:30 at night, or in the morning, and we've been up and doing stuff since around 8:30 this morning. I'm exhausted, but nonetheless, this was a very fun and very awesome day. I'm super happy I could bring y'all along for it. Next video, we'll probably be picking up the C6 and talking about it a little bit, what we have planned for it, what went wrong with it, and just talking about the C6 and going over it, because I feel like that's something people know about but don't really know a lot about, if you know what I mean. So we should pick up the C6 this week. That'll be our next video. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, let me know if you want to see more of it. Let me know what car you guys want to experience next with me. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you again, and until next time, see y'all.